Welcome in, quick hitters. Big game James, huh? Something's telling me he's been watching Steph Curry the other night. 45 big ones. Only question I have is, where have this been? He said something very interesting in his post-game conference. He said that this team is asking him to facilitate. Get the MVP the ball. That's his role. But he said when the MVP is out, he also can do this and he still can score. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And my question would be, what the hell was this a few seasons ago? Where was this in OKC in the playoffs? Where was this for the Houston Rockets in the playoffs? Where was this with the Brooklyn Nets? Well, James, maybe so. I'm going to give you credit where it's due. You did great tonight. You led your team. You came out aggressive. Your team followed. You set the example early. And one thing you did that we always talk about, you emptied the clip. So my question to you, Big James, since you can do this anytime you want to, I tell you what, I don't know how long Joel Embiid's going to be out. I think he might miss one more game. You might have an out when he comes back because you'll go back to facilitating and saying, hey, that's your role. That's what I have to do is get the big man the ball, win or lose. But I tell you what, next game, I'm not going to even say score 45 points. I'm not even going to say score 30 points, but it bet to come in a winning effort. I would say you could score 25, 15 to 18. If you got high assists, throw some rebounds in there, play some defense, get a couple of steals, and get a win, I'll count that as you coming through in the playoffs. This is only one game. I have to see it multiple times. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have to see it multiple times so we can say, okay, big game James, I ain't going to say he's back, but he's trying to show something. So, yeah, James Harden, I'm going to give you a due for this one. But understand that you're not off the snide for a lot of people. And you might feel like you don't have to prove anything. But I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, you'll be a Hall of Famer. You'll get in. But you're going to have that asterisk by your name. And that's guaranteed. Because when they talk about the playoffs and coming through big, your name will be nowhere in that category. But you can change that. You have an opportunity to change that. Show up in this series. Show up in this series and win this series. Have your fingerprints all over the ball game because, like I said, you don't have to score 50 or 45 or 30 every night. We're not even looking for you to do that. But you better have your fingerprints all over the game. You better be a big reason y'all are winning the ball game. And I'm not talking about on the scoring end. You can be high assist. You're a good assist man. Play a little defense. Try to get double-digit rebounds, but if not, we'll go with 7 or 8 rebounds, maybe 2 steals, a block. And we'll say, okay, James is coming through in the clutch. But other than that, we don't want to hear this baloney in the post-game conference that you can do this anytime you get ready. We're not going to buy that because all we're going to do is say, show us. There's only one game. We know you're capable. We done seen it before, but the thing is, we've been seeing it in the regular season.
Oh, that's not good.
We haven't seen it in the playoffs, especially not on a consistent basis. Yeah, you scored 30 before in the playoffs. You had big games, but when it came down deep into the series, when you were counted on, you was a no-show. So take this. Finish this series off the right way, whether it's Joel's back or not. And you can get your props. People respect that. And James, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan. You was in Houston. I supported you the whole time. But I also seen a little step back when things got a little greasy. So you have a chance to change that this year. You're on a great team. You got wonderful support, teammates, everybody knowing their role. Joel Embiid was out tonight. You came through like a leader, a Hall of Famer should do. Now let us stack that into the next game and throughout this series. And like I say, I'm going to give you an out. You don't have to score 45 points. But you have to stack that stat sheet and have your fingerprints all over the game. But great game, James. I love to see that. Trust me, I want you to do well. I'm not against you. I want to see it. But we've been let down so many times when it counts. It's all up to you. So quick hitters, what do you think? James is here to stay? He sounds pretty confident tonight. Just don't backdoor that with a bad game. But good win. We got the Suns and the Nuggets as well. Suns need to go ahead and tie this one up. I think they're going to tie it up tonight. That'll be my prediction. I think they're going to tie this series up tonight. They did their little scouting report. They're coming out with a different attitude. Right now, Murray is kind of feeling his way, but they getting into him. He's not getting that freelancing space that he had before. So it's going to be a good one. Halftime, I think it's about to go into the third quarter. But I'm going to predict that. I'm going to think the Suns going to go ahead and tie this series up. And this one can go 6 or 7. I think got 7 written all over, to be honest with you. But in the end, I believe the Nuggets is going to win this series. I just believe that. No knock on the Suns. I just think this team more well put together. They've been through more wars. I know KD's there. I know Chris Paul's there. I know Devin Booker's there. But they got to have a lot of high volume for them to win a ball game. All three of them got to put up big numbers. And they can get a game or two like that. But I think going through this playoff and this series here, going to wear down. So I'm not counting on a championship from them. I just think Denver is not going to allow them to outdo them in this series. Denver's been let down too a lot in the playoffs. I think this time they're going to punch their ticket through. So, still checking out the playoff games. Tell me what you think. Big Game James, is he here to stay? Or this just one of those window shopping deals where it looks nice and is dressed up nice, but it can be gone tomorrow? It's Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. And we out of here. Peace.